He is so needy.
I'm helping her buckle a shoe.
That's how it all starts. Back off, Cinderella.
Secret friendships, sweet exes, strange rivalries, and silly stages. This episode has it all.
Parents and teachers?
Right?
Of which you are neither?
You right?
Welcome back, everybody. Today we're taking a look at the latest episode in the iCarly revival, I Love Gwen. If the title is any hint, it's the episode where we finally get to see who broke Freddie's heart and blessed him with Millicent. The episode that was highly anticipated after Miranda Cosgrove revealed that we would see one of Freddies' exes did not disappoint. Harper and Spencer's rivalry has taken to a new level.
Here it comes the comet! It's coming right for us!
No!
And we even see some sweet moments between Millicent and Carly. So who is Freddie's former flame? Let's find out. If you're a fan of film and television, then go ahead and subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this. And be sure to check out our other iCarly videos. Now, let's get to it.
AKA the stink of love.
Get ready, get steady. It's time to meet Freddies Ex, Gwen. I Love Gwen feels like the first fully comfortable iCarly episode from the new season.
Oh no, this can't be good.
Everything flows well, save that Kanye West joke at the beginning. The characters get some great backstory and our heroes grow closer at the end. The plot with Millicent's school play is also very hilarious and reminiscent of the early 2000s sitcom we're all binging on Netflix and HBO Max.
Oh, okay, we're going to take a short intermission.
The episode centers around Freddie and Millicent as they prepare for Millicent's mom, Gwen, to come into town for a while. She's stopping by to see her daughter play Juliet in the Shakespeare play Romeo and Juliet. Freddie is freaking out, and with good reason. The divorce was only 1 year ago, and the relationship must have been intense because he ended up adopting Millicent as a result of their union. The relationship is still on his mind, and we see dear Freddie wonder about how it will feel to see her again. The question remains, is he over her? He says he is, but they were clearly a big deal.
It is a dish. She used to make these unbelievable enchiladas. It was her specialty. Gwenchiladas.
Carly, on the other hand, is visibly annoyed at her rival, and she tries her best to cheer Freddie up and drag Gwen's name through the mud. For a while, it may seem like Carly may hate Gwen because she secretly has feelings for Freddie, and seeing him get his heart broken isn't what she wants. Gwen pops in, and not only is she gorgeous, as Harper points out, she's a marine biologist who travels the world and is based in Zanzibar. Now that's fancy. Freddies' ex seems like a cheery, happy-go-lucky kind of woman. For a second, it seems like Freddie is going to be pushed to the forefront. So why did they break up? More on that later. Carly seems to think of Gwen as a sea monster, and after her long, hard trip, Freddie sweetly offers to have her stay at their place while her apartment gets fixed up. It's clear Freddie still sees her in a fond light, so Carly's attitude seems misplaced for now. This is also the first episode to have Freddie at its core, with the relationship between him and Gwen affecting everyone else's storyline. Freddie seems more nervous than ever, but as Gwen leaves the apartment, Carly escorts her out. This scene is pretty fun because it's revealed that Carly and Gwen are actually besties who spend a lot of time together. The two giggle in the hallway and hug, showing that there's no bad blood between them. So why was Carly pretending? It seems that she knows Freddie well and didn't want to reveal her friendship during his most vulnerable time.
Honestly, I kinda love it though. It's like we're secret agents that get blowouts together.
The divorce must have taken a heavy toll on him, and Millicent has already revealed that he falls hard and goes all in the moment he meets a lady he thinks could be the one. Carly simply wanted Freddie to feel like he had his childhood friend on his side, and Gwen went along with it. This reveals that Gwen isn't selfish and is willing to limit the interaction she has with Carly to help her ex get better. As the episode continues, Carly discovers that Gwen's locket has a picture of her and Freddie in it, making her think that Gwen wants to try and work things out with Freddie. Meanwhile, in Spencer's apartment, some cheesy Parent Trap style shenanigans are going on. Millicent misinterprets Freddie talking about enchiladas as him talking about Gwen and his love for her. She's overjoyed and works with Carly to get her mom and dad back together.
Do you think they want to get back together? Who cares? I'm getting them back together whether they want to or not.
This classic sitcom trops so well for this cast. We see Millicent's softer and more vulnerable side, and she strives to bring her family under one roof, and we see Carly being a great friend by trying to mend Freddie's broken heart. The side story with Millicent's play is equally hilarious. Millicent pits Spencer and Harper against each other when she recruits them both to be set and costume designers for her school play. These two have some great chemistry together, and this makes fans think that they might become an item soon, or at least hook up during a wild drunken night.
What? She told me it was the Alexander McQueen armadillo boots Lady Gaga wore in her groundbreaking music video Bad Romance.
Ms. Benson is another highlight that shows just how great the casting was from the original series. She's just as cocky as she was before, and her dramatics are spot on. Even her apartment is a nod to Ms. Benson's crazy ways. Who else frames pictures of vacuum cleaners and has a puzzle of Freddie doing a puzzle with his beard photoshopped out? Iconic.
I told myself I have to finish tonight or something horrible would happen to him.
This episode is also great because it kills a rivalry that Millicent and Carly had in earlier episodes. The two team up to get Gwen and Freddie back together, and their hijinks are pretty adorable. Carly even cooks the two a romantic dinner and babysits Millicent for the night. At the dinner, we discover more about Freddie and Gwen and how they met. For one, their first date was at an Ethiopian food joint, and Gwen had an eyebrow piercing. What about Freddie? He had a soul patch of all things. Looks like he did have a wild early 20s. The two reminisce on the past, and though it's sweet, they seem to have more of a respect for one another than they do romantic love. We also get a major reveal about the whereabouts of Millicent's dad. It turns out he passed away. No wonder Millicent was so hesitant to accept Freddie as her father. Things are really starting to make sense. This only makes the episode 7 moment where she calls Freddie dad all the more meaningful. Nevertheless, Millicent and Carly spy on them and see them holding hands.
Me thinks I can speed this process along. I must away.
What they didn't hear was that Gwen told Freddie she's seeing someone else. Freddie's reaction is one fans really appreciate. For the first 7 episodes, Freddie has been somewhat of a lovesick puppy who's still mourning his past relationship and career failures. Seeing his level-headed and happy response to Gwen's news about moving on shows how mature Freddie is. He's clearly not pinning over her, which leaves the question, could he be harboring feelings for Carly again? Interesting. The two haven't had any major cruddy moments, but they did have that dance at Neville's wedding, and they have been hanging out a lot since Freddie's divorce. The hope of Freddie lives on. Gwen and Freddie don't get back together, but this episode shows how strong the friendships are and how close Millicent and Carly could be. She even gives her sister a hug backstage before the play starts. Carly also stands in to save Millicent from making a grand declaration of her approval of Gwen and Freddie getting back together. Now that's a real friend. She might have ruined the play, but we bet she has a bigger place in Millicent's heart after that.
Looks like all of Millicent's scheming that I had very little to do with was worth it.
The show handles divorce and new situations fairly well. They even allow Millicent to state her feelings in a positive environment. Gwen is a caring mom, and they don't succumb to the nastier sitcom stereotype of the catty mother and bitter father. Spencer and Harper's tiff is lighthearted and full of laughs. Ms. Benson is someone we'd love to see again, and Millicent's friend Olive stole the second half with her funny clapbacks towards Harper.
Oh, are you playing a Corchester? Cause this is serious.
Overall, this is one of the best episodes yet. 5 more episodes to go. Well, there you have it. What do you think about Freddies Ex? Do you think the show should still go in the cruddy direction? Let us know how you feel about episode 8 in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, then give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content. See you in the next one.
These ribbons weren't the only prize, Freddo. I'm not sure how it happened, but Harper and I have been appointed co-chairs of the PTA.